This is what is now my third attempt of doing the final mission because, well, I decided since I was dissatisfied with my original video file, I basically decided I'm going to re-record Last Night Standing. This is officially the 15th and final mission of the game. And of course, if you've seen the start of the video, you would know I've already recorded the cutscene. An oil rig? Kit, where are we? It's not really accurate to call it an oil rig, Michael. This is more of a refinery. From what I can make out, Garth Knight is mass-producing the molecular bonding structure here. I thought mass production was impossible, and isn't it an intensive high-tech process? It is, but apparently Garth has found a way to do it on a large scale with relatively low-tech equipment. Michael, this is both remarkable and alarming. This equipment would allow any country in the world to manufacture molecular bonding structure vehicles. That's what MBS is short for, by the way. I don't remember inviting you to my private island. Just thought I'd drop by and take a look. Kind of polluted. Though not a place I'd choose for a swim. I guess you're not mass-producing MBS for the good of the people, are you? It's typical of my father that he was content to waste such an opportunity. Imagine the things you could do with molecular bonding. The possibilities are endless. Something tells me you don't mean safer cars and better prisons. I was thinking more along the lines of indestructible missiles, tanks, and choppers. Oh yeah? All the right things, huh? Garth, that's exactly why your father wanted the formula kept secret. The opportunities are limitless, alright, and also very dangerous in the wrong hands. I'm here to tell you it isn't going to happen. Let me crush this human and his inferior car. We might as well. They serve no useful purpose. Also, by the way, if you skip all of this, that's how you get the pre-mission cutscene. Their reasoning is illogical, Michael. Fighting amid these volatile chemicals would be suicide. Think for once, Garth. This is crazy. My father's ideals were crazy. I, on the other hand, am completely sane. Yeah, by the way, he is technically using the molecular bonding structure for terrorism, essentially. Which is more or less what he means by indestructible missiles, choppers, tanks, etc., etc. You have tracked Garth to his base on board a massive offshore rig. This is the facility where he has been developing the molecular bonding technology for mass production. Mission objective, stop KARR and Garth.
Those broken pipes are causing a serious pressure imbalance. There is a very high probability this will lead to a chain reaction in the tanks below. Michael, it could destroy the whole rig.
I read you. Even more reason to make this quick.
We're not necessarily on a timescale here, but again, we do of course need to cause some destruction in order to get some possibilities of damaging KARR significantly, who by the way is right behind us. And that's pretty much what I am trying to do here. And he is right on my ass. Although the only reason for that is technically because, well, I've not destroyed him yet. That's not what I should have done. Oh well. At least it proves I'm starting to make some progress in regards to effectively trying to destroy the rig. which is more or less what is part of my non-ingenious but somehow still technological plan. Now I've just got to start delivering the hits. And that's basically what I am trying to do here. Trying to basically deliver any hits I can give him. And yes, to those of you who study cars, you would of course know very well that both Kit and KARR are technically Pontiac Trans Ams. And to those of you who are wondering what the Trans Am is, it's basically a model of the Pontiac Firebird. Whilst I am still tending to cause destruction on the production facility, because that's what I do. I like to cause destruction, just to foil their devious plot. And I don't think I need to use Super Pursuit Mode because, well, that I have a feeling will just cause a compromise. Plus, I don't think I'd have enough time to just, you know, barge into him willy-nilly, because somehow I just don't think that would be the case, in my opinion. It's probably not something I should consider, but at the very least, I am trying to make it so this attempt of recording is legitimate enough to not be crap. Whilst I continue to swallow my saliva. Yeah, KARR does not want me to destroy him, but I am getting closer, however. Closer to foiling both he and Garth's plot. Oh, I just wrecked myself. I have no idea how I got out of there. Anyways. Well, almost there. Come on, not much further. Again. There we go. In spite of me almost failing.
Garth, give it up. You're beat. This thing is gonna blow any minute.
My scan shows that KARR's systems are down. He isn't going anywhere.
At least I'll have the satisfaction of watching you die.
Michael, I'm reading a massive chain reaction down below. I'm getting you out of here now.
And so, there we go. That was the end of Knight Rider. And, to be completely honest, although KARR's whereabouts are unknown, at the very least, I can say the game itself is done this time. And basically what happens once you've completed campaign mode as well, it takes you all the way back to the first mission, where we basically need to do all of this again, but I'm not prepared to do that, because I've done all of this once, and that's about all I really need to do, so yeah. Anyways, let's now check out the high scores I've managed to register. Even though I'm pretty sure my name by now is probably surrounding the standings of the final mission. And yes, it is. But with campaign mode overall, I scored a total number of 63,276 points. And well, another thing I should mention is credits are not available in this game, which does more or less lead towards the questioning of knowing if I can say this game is the worst one I've ever played. And well, it does give me a good reason, but no, I wouldn't necessarily say this is the worst game I've played. So, in my opinion, there are definitely a lot of areas where this game needs improvement, primarily with the physics, because, well, the physics are actually quite bad, in my opinion, but I will admit, this game, it does have its fair share of problems, and overall, I can definitely give Devilex credit for at least trying to develop a video game montage to what was arguably one of the most popular TV series of the 80s. Even though it is debatable between this and Magnum P.I. because, well, that was basically aired throughout the 80s. Basically, that show was to the 80s what the Rockford Files was to the 70s. But yeah, anyways. So, overall, yes. I do not recommend this game as being one you should buy, but I'll definitely say it's a game that does appeal to younger generations, regardless of everything that is clearly wrong with this game. But I will admit, this game in certain areas, it can be fun from time to time, but there are definitely areas where this game can improve. And somehow they did decide to develop a sequel less than 2 years later. But overall, I can say this is not a recommendable game by my standards. So there is that. And all I can really say now is thanks, of course, as ever, to everyone for watching, and I shall see you all in game number 15, whenever I decide to do that. Which will hopefully not be too far in the distant future, but, you know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and see you later.